Avanchnzel, one of the older city-states. And this is probably not intended to be an original opening. It must have opened up long after they had left. Come on, cat. We gotta be careful. I'll take these, however, though.
I don't like this place.
Who is that?
It feels like we're being watched.
It's a simple job, Drennan. We get in, we steal the lexicon, we leave.
What is this?
If you two cannot handle this, we can find others to hire.
Enough. Their services will be more than adequate. Let us continue.
What was that? Certainly that couldn't have been... Was that the party the Argonian was with? Was this the party she spoke of? But how can this be? How is it that I can see the memories of her party, of these people? I don't like this. Come, sorcerer. This is going to be a dangerous venture.
Well, hello and welcome. My name is Joe, and I am the Panicked Monk, and you are watching Lost in Time, a Dwemer's tale. I'm gonna use Ghost Walk to scout ahead a little bit. Oh, something's on to us. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
What was that? Sorcerer, what was that? It looked like a Dwemer. Ghosts of a party. Shortly, it ventured. And ghosts of my people long past. Yes, you I expected. You, on the other hand. Who are you? You are not fading like a specter or a ghost. You are here, yet you are not. What is happening in Avanchnzel? Could it be these are people in another time? Mother said I was out of sync, but I never would have thought this. Am I in two places at once? Do I look to them as they do to me? If so, why are they still here, and why are there not more of them? Were they left behind on purpose? Did they volunteer to stay and guard the secrets of Avanchnzel, one of the most ancient of our cities? And these?
Avanchnzel is as much a library as it is a city, built to hold the vast memories of the Dwemer.
Well, that is partially true, but I don't think in the way that you believe it to be. How is it that I can see the memories of these people, these Argonians and humans? Sorcerer, we are in for a long stay here in Avanchnzel. I think it's best to cover our tracks a bit. What do you sense? What do you sense? I hear nothing. Is there something up ahead? What lies ahead? Let us check up here first. Nothing. What?
Welcome back, everyone, to the continuation of Szenac's journey and his beginning of Avanchnzel. Remember from our last couple episodes that Szenac had decided to come to Avanchnzel through the suggestion of his mother to seek out this Argonian, which led him here. I don't know if his mother actually knew that it would lead him here specifically, but she did have this impression of the Argonian that did in fact lead him to Avanchnzel. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. Hold on. Oh, and it can open doors. Uh-oh. Knocked our conjuration off the platform. That's not good. Alright. Looks like it's just you and me. Ah, damn it. Ah. Well, hopefully it'll help a little bit. Come on. Ooh. Ouch. Come on. He seems a little... little tougher than some of the others we've faced in the past. So, anyway, as we begin our adventure into Avanchnzel, Szenac has come across some interesting things right away. One would be this party that he's assuming the Argonian was with, the one that was kind of mumbling on the docks in Riften about, memories and all of that. He's assuming that the party that he's seen the impression of, for lack of a better term, the memory, is the one she was associated with. So that alone has him very curious, concerned, baffled, all of the above. And then he runs smack dab into a spectral Dwemer. Very much different than any type of ghost that he may have encountered in his past. It didn't have that same feeling. I mean, he's met with his mother, who is a ghost, and she gives off a very different vibe. I mean, yes, she's friendly, but she still has that aura about her. And these specters here do not have that. They have this kind of golden glow to them. So he's not sure what to make of that. That maybe somehow, because he is not in sync with the proper time frame, that this break in time that he's experiencing has something to do with that. Oh, there's another one.
Who are you?
And are they actually living, breathing Dwemer, but out of time? And he's seeing them through this thin veil of this break, this schism that he has experienced. So, I mean, does he appear to them the very same that they appear to him? He's not sure, and it doesn't make sense that they would be here even then, because all of the Dwemer are gone. Why are these Dwemer still here? Which makes him wonder, were they left behind? Did they volunteer to be left behind? If his feelings are correct and they really are living Dwemer in a different time frame, then why are they here? They had to have been left here. They had to have volunteered or been told that they will protect this city. And why is that? Well, one reason would be that it is in fact a very important city in the Dwemer society. This is where a great deal of knowledge was kept. This is one of the oldest cities, and very close to the Forge, actually, which we will hopefully be getting to. Szenac wants to be able to find that, of course. So it's just it's kind of baffling from our hero's perspective on why they are here. Now that had snow, so he knows that's probably going outside, or at least into a cold region. So he's going to let that be for now. Oh, hey, careful. Alright, not much going on here. It looks like a broken ramp. Look at that. Oh, hey, that's what triggered us earlier. There's a couple more of these specters down below. That's what had our conjuration, our sorcerer, so hot and bothered earlier, I think. Now, can we get to this platform? Yes. And gently down. Okay. Now the conjuration, the sorcerer will actually go around. He's not going to follow us to the drop zone, but... Now, how can I would love to pop something down there to clear them out, or weaken them at least, but it's a matter of how do I get that's too far to cast something directly. Is it? Where did you appear? Well, I cast something somewhere. Sometimes in instances like this, if you can cast it like on a nearby wall, it'll actually cause the conjuration to appear down on the floor below. It'll kind of stick to the wall and it'll transport it down to the nearest horizontal surface, which is most often the floor. So, unfortunately, I think it's just too far down. I don't know where our sorcerer actually ended up appearing, but it certainly was not down below. And yeah, it's too far. I wish I could. Oh, there's two of them. I wish I could. Where are you appearing? I wish I could get it straight down in there, but I don't know how I can do that. Now again, of course, I need to heal. After conjuring the civilized sorcerer, because it does do, I believe it's 50 points of damage, fire damage actually, whenever I cast it, so I have to be very careful when I do that. If I cast it while I am low on health, I will actually die from it, so I need to be mindful of when I cast and when I dual cast, because then it's, you know, twice that, 100 points, so one must be very careful with that particular conjuration. It's powerful, it's one of the stronger ones, and I rely on it quite a bit, but I do need to be cognizant of the health situation. Yeah, I really want to get something down there, but see, now he appeared in behind me. I don't think I'm going to have very good luck trying to cast anything down below. I don't know if I can get a good angle on any of them. There's some. Oh, hey, they cast stuff. They are spellcasters as well. Now they have a really interesting, kind of cool effect on the spell they cast, more often than not, and it's actually like a flying cog. It's a set of flying cogs that hit you. They almost might do... the effect almost might have like a poison effect on it too. I want to say there's a lingering effect when they hit you with that spell. I could be wrong, but it just... some of the effects after being hit by it give me the impression that it's doing additional timed damage. Can we get a drop zone down there? No. Oh, jeez. No, it's even too far, and I just don't... I don't want to jump down there and cast the drop zone. As I'm jumping, I'm not sure if actually even putting myself down there is a good idea as it is. Not with two of them, not knowing exactly what kind of strength they have, and then to be surrounded by them. Alright, you know what? I think I can get over here. Alright, and up. Oh, crap. Up. And up. Alright. I spared you a little bit of jumping jacks there because it took me quite a while to get out from behind these damn pipes. And... no. Oh, shit. Shit. Son of... Oh, good God. Nope. Run away. Come on. Damn it. That's not what I was hoping for. Ouch. Oh my God. I need to get some distance. Son of a... Oh, come on. Ouch. Oh, thank you. Sorcerer has come and has gone. Damn it. Alright, well, it looks like there's just the one. Come on. Nope, there's still two of them. Ooh, good time block. Holy shit, there's another one. Where are you coming from? Oh my god, you're up there. Whoo! That was not the plan. That was not the plan at all. I was just hoping to get a little closer so that I could cast a few things from up by those pipes. That didn't work out. Alright, we're going to call forth our Wraith. One, we've taken a couple licks. I don't want to take the damage casting the Sorcerer. And the Wraith will not do that, although the Wraith will be destroyed pretty quickly. At least the first time. Oh, headshot on the Spectre. Nice.
Well, they bleed. And their heads can be taken from their bodies. These are not ordinary ghosts. These are not ghosts at all. Avanchnzel. What was it Enodoc would say of Avanchnzel? It is one of the older cities, Szenac, he would say. It is one of those cities that lie on the edge of experimentation. They were one of the first to perfect the Centurion, the Steam Centurion specifically. This adventuring party that came here looking for knowledge. Well, this is the knowledge that they were told of, though they misunderstood it. Avanchnzel was the center of manufacturing. It was Avanchnzel that perfected the dynamo core that powered the Steam Centurion. It was this knowledge that set Avanchnzel apart from the others. And it was a highly guarded secret. What
Why are
is
all
this?
these metal fiends ignoring us?
Avanchnzel is waiting.
Waiting for what?
No one seems to know. Perhaps the return of the Dwemer. Perhaps the end of the world.
Best get rid of the ones we see, just in case.
They are waiting, I am guessing, because the Dwemer that stayed behind are controlling them. And thus, like the other cities, they are not without guidance. But I don't know. That doesn't seem to make sense. Or does it? What a strange place. You can feel it though. You can feel the resonance is off. Something about this city. And the first time I've ever felt it. but it's off. I can't explain. What is it? And the lexicon given to me, I feel it. It vibrates. It resonates. It's unhappy almost. And the deeper I go, the more angry it gets. It's calling. It wants to go back. Did this group, by taking this lexicon, throw this city out of alignment? It's very possible. Unidoc spoke of the lexicons. He spoke of Avanchnzel's lexicon in particular, that it was like a template. A template that would be used to create the dynamo cores, to power the city almost. I don't understand this type of tonal magic. Oh, ouch. Enough with you. Gotcha. The tonal magic to create the lexicon. It's mystifying. You must learn about these things, Szenac. Unidoc would say. If you strive to be a tonal architect yourself, you will need to understand. But I was so new. I didn't understand. How could I? I was just beginning to master the art of metal, let alone tonal magic. I hadn't gotten that far in my training. How could I possibly know? Could you imagine having the knowledge to craft a lexicon, to craft an item so powerful that it could power a city, that it could be used to template blueprints of the machines, the Centurions? A closely guarded secret, and for good reason. Come on, Atronach. What lies up here? Ah, another guardian.
Well, as we delve deeper and further into Avanchnzel, we get to hear a little bit about some of the more, I don't know, intricate refinements and details of Dwemer life as Szenac saw it. The power that these people must have had. It's pretty incredible if you stop to think on Oh, that's a new one. Oh, that hurt. That hurt bad. Okay, so it might not be the cog spell that hits us with a lingering damage, but that blast of it, it's like a steam blast, really. That hurts. That hurts bad. We don't like that. Let's not do that anymore. So Szenac's kind of he's in Avanchnzel. He's piecing together these memories, these thoughts that he's learned of in the past with Enodoc and kind of what it means. He's starting to put it all together, and it's really even pretty astounding to him to imagine being in a position to be able to create such powerful objects such as the lexicons. I mean, it was his goal as a tonal architect, as a tonal engineer. It was his goal to become an architect, and I don't think it really dawned on him what that meant until really this moment. All right, sounds like she got him. So it's even a little daunting to Szenac as he thinks about really the implications of his aspirations when he was learning under Enodoc, on what it really meant to be a tonal architect, to be part of a group of people that had the power and the knowledge to create these artifacts such as the lexicon. He would also know that lexicons, not all lexicons are created equal. The one in Avanchnzel is probably the most unique of all the lexicons in that it really is used as a battery, as a power unit, but it's more than that, because it's also something that the Dwemer drew from when creating their steam centurions, and probably some of the lesser centurions as well, such as the spheres and maybe even the spiders. Although I see those automatons as being more mechanical, whereas the centurions maybe are more sentient. Although we did have, oh hello, ouch, ouch, ouch. There was the centurion sphere that opened the door, which is not a common practice for the centurion, so it almost displayed a rudimentary consciousness, or at least sentientiousness. That's totally not a word, but I think you know what I mean. So there is definitely something special about Avanchnzel. Between the automatons and their kind of free will at this point, it seems like whatever was keeping them in check is no longer, or ever since that party came in. Oh, no. I said no. We don't want to do that. Ever since that party came into here and took the lexicon, these guardians seem to have let the machines go free. No bars, no bar held. Hold no bar. I whatever the saying is. But now it's you know, the gloves are off. They may have held the machines at bay at first, but now there's really no holding back. Especially since then that lexicon was taken from them, taken from its place. So now they're not happy, obviously. So the Guardians may have been willing to let that group go for at least a short while, but as their intentions became clear, they obviously let the machines loose on them. As we will see as we dive deeper into Avanchnzel. Szenac had also mentioned the lexicon. Oh, see, now that's cool. I love those carvings. He had also mentioned that the lexicon was growing almost angry. It was resonating. The deeper and further in he got, it's like it wants to be returned. And he'd mentioned that the whole city just seems kind of, there's something off about it, and it's very possible that between him being out of sync with time around him, okay, so we've basically, because we fell down there, we've come up to where we started backwards. So we've cleared this area, so nothing will be coming up behind us. So that's primarily why we wanted to come back up here, just to make sure we didn't get surprised later on. But between Szenac being kind of out of time, out of sync, and the lexicon having been removed, and there's just, this whole place is just kind of in flux almost, and the lexicon really wants to get back to its rightful place to try to restore balance to the city. And that's kind of the feeling, and that's what Szenac is experiencing at the moment. Alright, we are now back down at the bottom and ready to push on. We need to get through Avanchnzel. We need to figure out what it is that Szenac needs to do here. Why his mother needed him to be here. But first, let's level up. Let's take that level we earned earlier. And we are going to sink it into health this time around. And there's a myriad of things that would help us. Destruction would certainly help us. Dual casting destruction would certainly help. But before we take too much of anything, let's just kind of look around a little bit. Look around before we commit. Ionized path. What else? Force of nature now. Dual casting or destruction mastery would probably be the most beneficial to Szenac at the moment. Conjuration. I think I'm about where I want to be in Conjuration, although there are a couple things here that would certainly benefit. Pact Magic would possibly benefit us. Edge of Oblivion would possibly benefit us, although there are some pretty stiff negative effects on that particular perk. already have dual casting. Illusion. Alchemy would be good. Lockpicking could be helpful with our automatons, our locking them down, that kind of thing. Some of these things we just don't have a high enough level in the skill itself, the perk tree. So there's things that we would like to take, but will not be able to. Right now, heavy armor. I think heavy armor is going to help round out our defensive capabilities and give us the biggest bang for our buck at the moment. Well, it probably won't give us the biggest bang, but it's definitely going to be useful. Well, I think we're going to cut this episode here, so thank you for joining me once again, and until next time, safe travels.